Cash gets Dragon Dance. What the fuck? What's up, guys? We got a match versus the girl who may or may not be standing and stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna put on some music. Diddy Kong Racing original soundtrack, Frosty Village. Anyway, so I lead with Wang, and he leads with, you know what they say, all toast is toast toast. And, I figured he was gonna trick or something. I really didn't feel like predicting. But, I figured if he was gonna give me a choice item, a stab, tinted lens, bug buzz will still probably 2-hit KO, and without the crit, it would have 2-hit KO'd, so the crit didn't really matter that much. So he brings in this thing, and I brought a whole team of UUs, and, this thing, because Yen Mega is not UU in the least. So he sets up Stealth Rock, as I kind of figured he would, as I know that, Zykor isn't one of those gay people that runs Choice Scarf Jirachi. So yeah, I was hoping he wasn't Wish Protect, but he ends up being Wish Protect, and that kind of is lame. So that means he's like Wish Protect, Stealth Rock, Iron Head or something, or U-Turn. At this point I thought it was U-Turn, but when I switched to Igor, he Iron Heads and freaking crits me. And seeing it did less than half with a crit, that shows how beastly Igor is. And, yeah. So he goes up to when you whiz upon a star, and, it's really funny because I didn't actually plan for him to have a Whiz Cash. It's just ironic that my Pokemon What the Fuck happened to involve Whiz Cash, so I was hoping that it wasn't Dragon Dance, or else I was pretty screwed. So, I go to Shaman, because Shaman's cool, and I wanted to, like, do some epic seed flaring on it, and, however, I thought he was gonna go out to freaking Jirachi, but he goes out to Latias, and I was just like, come the fuck on. Ugh. I mean, like, I was gonna tell him that I, like, banned Latias at the start, but I was like, no, he's Zykor, he wouldn't run that. So, anyway, I switch out to Glaceon, who has the cutest freaking name ever. And Dragon Pulse doesn't even do half, with no, special defense EVs, so that's pretty cool. But Ice Beam, and considering Latias' giant special defense, I am really surprised that killed. So, that was just amazing. Well done. So anyway, I figured he wasn't gonna Mach Punch here. I figured he was gonna, like, either Stone Edge or something, but he has a Rolling Kicking, which is, I don't know, that's pretty cool, I suppose. So, anyway, he gets some leftovers, and now he's sitting pretty low. So, who do I go out to? I honestly forget. Shaman, that's right. I go out to Shaman, because I wanted to get off some, Earth Powering and stuff, now that, Latias is dead. I figure everything he has left can be hurt by Earth Power. So anyway, he goes up to, Sangus, as Xenon would say, and, God, and, so, I wanted to Earth Power again, because I was really fearing what he was gonna do. I really didn't want him to set up on me, so I just Earth Power, and he ends up being banded. So Ice Punch does a lot, but thankfully Shaman is relatively bulky, so I'm able to live it rather convincingly, considering it's banded and I have no defense EVs. So anyway, he goes up to this thing, and Earth Power does jack, and I was just like, okay, Specs Earth Power, that thing is bulky. So anyway, I go up to how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop, and considering he's one of those Amnesia Toxic sets, I figure that Noctowl can, like, wall him. So, anyway, he Hydro Pumps, and Hydro Pump does absolutely nothing, because how many licks is a fucking beast. Anyways, so, he goes back to that piece of dumb, and, I honestly didn't know what he was gonna do now, so now I'm gonna do Walrus Cove from the same soundtrack. So he wishes, and I managed to Psycho Shift a burn onto it, which was really amazing. And now, I figured he was gonna switch, but, you know, I wanted to set up a wait, no, what did I do? I roosted. That was dumb. I should not have roosted. I should have Psycho Shifted burn again, so that thing wouldn't have been as threatening as it would have been before. So anyway, he predicts a switch in Night Slashes, which is fucking amazing, because I live it, and Ice Punch would have easily killed me, and I'm able to get a burn off, which is, oh my god, this thing is actually doing something. Now, I know I can live another Night Slash, so I stay in, and take the Night Slash rather well, and roost up. So, freaking amazing. This Noctowl was win. So anyway, I know he can't do it. Oh wait, no, I roost again. And I live with 69, which is pretty amazing. And God damn, Diddy Kong Racing has an amazing soundtrack. But anyway, I knew he was gonna switch. So, oh, never mind. God, I'm thinking ahead here. Sorry. So anyway, based on what I can tell, both of his physical attackers are burned, which is pretty amazing. And so now this thing really can't be hurt, especially after I set up a reflect. Now just things won't be doing anything. It's pretty amazing. So I go out to Igor, because I know Igor can take an Iron Head pretty well. And this was a crit. Look how much it does. It doesn't do anything because of the reflect and stuff. So it's pretty amazing. So, what do I do? He Iron Heads and he flinches me, which... I wanted to Earthquake. That would have been amazing. But anyway, he doesn't even do enough to hurt leftovers, so that's pretty amazing. Anyway, he goes out to when you whiz upon a cache, and I Earthquake, and it does a decent chunk, honestly. It does a decent chunk, considering I don't have any attack EVs. So, anyway, I switch out here, and I believe I go out to... Oh yeah, I go back out to him. And I take the Stealth Rocks, and he Hydro Pumps, and... I knew I would take the Hydro Pump, and since I'm faster, I wanted to roost up, because this was one of the few opportunities I was going to have to roost up, and Sandslash will not enjoy a Hydro Pump to the face. So, I'm really just kind of struggling here. And I was saying to him, if that Whiz Cache has rest, I am freaking screwed. So anyway, I go out to Porygon 2 here, because Porygon 2 can take pretty much any hit, and except if it was a close combat. He was really thinking about using close combat, so thank the Lord he didn't. He was like, oh, his last can't be a normal type, I'm just gonna use Ice Punch, and then my last is a normal type, and he was like, oh, dope. I predict the switch back into the Jirachi and Hidden Power Ground, and thank the god for the burn damage, allows me to kill it next turn. So now I'm gonna turn on Everfrost Peak. So, anyway, Hidden Power Ground takes it all out 3 wishes, so AVG is just being amazing. And that traced immunity actually really helps me later. It really does. Because, anyway, he returns and that just does nothing. I mean, with the burn and shit, and AVG's really high defense, that just doesn't do anything. AVG is so win. So anyway, his last is Whiz upon a cache, and at this point, I really wanted to switch in Shaman, but at the same time, I really didn't, because I didn't think I could... For one, I didn't think I could live in Stealth Rocks, and I also didn't think that I could do really anything, so I Ice Beam and the Amnesias, so I was thinking, okay, if he has Rest, I'm pretty screwed. So anyway, he can't Toxic me now, because I have, immunity, but, so he Earth Powers, and, I was thinking, okay, Ice Beam is doing jack shit, I need to switch out into something that'll hurt it more. So I knew he was going to Earth Power again, because he didn't want to risk using Hydro Pump and miss. So he goes out, so I got to Wang and take the half Stealth Rock, and now I just want to do as much damage as I can with Bug Buzz. It's not much, but it'll be enough. So anyway, I just want to get it below 100 HP or something like that, so I can kill it off with either Nightshade or Earthquake. So anyway, I get him in the red, which tells me he's below 100, and both of my final Pokemon or both of my Pokemon I can use are faster in Noctowl and Igor. So I opt to go with Igor, and he finishes off the game with an Earthquake. So that was a really, really good game. It was a really good game. Zycor, really long too. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace out.